for the first time as she puts that 13 for 13 record on the line. It's post time for the third. Here they come. Fillies and Mares gather speed. And away they go. They're off and pacing. All eyes on Chantilly. What's she going to do early? Outside looks like McDonald's going to let things settle up front as Glenborough sprints out for the early lead. Grit and Grace off of the gate well into the top two. Then Angostura Hanover will be followed to the opening turn by In the Spotlight. Getting the seat in fifth early, that's going to be Chantilly. She's tracked by Caviar and Crackers and Style for a Mile, the early trailer from seventh. Into the opening turn, Glenborough and Cullen get to lead things on the move early. Out of fourth, though, Plot rolls with In the Spotlight. And Jameson's out of the deuce here with Grit and Grace. 27 seconds to the opening quarter. They're three wide into the backstretch. Briefly there is In the Spotlight now takes over. Grit and Grace back to second. Glenborough, the early leader, suddenly third. Angostura Hanover fourth. Chantilly in fifth and unhurried. Following her is Caviar and Crackers, then Style for a Mile. Single file as they come up to the half with In the Spotlight on top. Grit and Grace right on the helmet in second. Glenborough third. Angostura Hanover fourth. Staying in fifth with Chantilly. Hensley's on the move. First up with Caviar and Crackers. Style for a Mile is going to follow the move. They head to 5/8 into this turn. In the Spotlight, a length leader on Grit and Grace and Glenborough third. Angostura Hanover inside fourth. First up fifth. Caviar and Crackers. Style for a Mile. Bottled up right now at the back is Chantilly. In the Spotlight, leading it still a length to 3/4 in 1:23.1. That was after a 55-4 half and off of the turn and into the straightaway. Plugs her out on the leader. Plant goes to work. In the Spotlight, he's trying to find more with her. Grit and Grace angled out of the pocket, tries to close. Glenborough up the inside. Caviar and Crackers starting to close in behind them. Full of pace is Chantilly if she can knife her way through. In the Spotlight with the lead. Chantilly trying to come through. Caviar and Crackers and Style for a Mile. In the Spotlight, held on. In the Spotlight, a 150-1 at 20-1. Pulls off the upset. To work. In the Spotlight, he's trying to find more with her. Grit and Grace angled out of the pocket, tries to close. Glenborough up the inside. Caviar and Crackers starting to close in behind them. Full of pace is Chantilly if she can knife her way through. In the Spotlight with the lead. Chantilly trying to come through. Caviar and Crackers and Style for a Mile. In the Spotlight, held on. In the Spotlight, a 150-1 at 20-1. Pulls off the upset. Taking the Fillies and Mares' preferred pace tonight is the 4 In the Spotlight. 7-year-old Bay Mare by Better's Delight is out of the Mach 3 Dam. Good-looking babe. Owned by Pollock Racing. Trained to victory by Dave Maneri. J.R. Plante, the winning driver. In the Spotlight, back-to-back, now 6 for 16 this year. 24th career score, 150-1. The mile time for 4 In the Spotlight.